do
Right.
that.
There we are.
Don't we look cute?
I'm so sorry, you guys.
I don't know how to do this.
Yeah, we're doing it on the big screen here in Sally's house, so I'm a little confused too. Anyway, so welcome again, everybody. Hi, Brenda T. How you doing? And then if you would click down on new comments,
Okay,
there we
you can
go.
have this until I need
Okay.
to
Okay.
until I need
Great.
to drive.
Great. Great. Hi, Lorraine. So, anyway, welcome. I'm so glad you guys came back. Lauren's here. Yay, Lauren. You're awake.
Yay! And Jen.
Yeah. And Randy. Hi, Randy.
Hi, Randy. I don't think I know that one.
Right. Hey, Denise.
Denise.
So,
Maureen.
so we're going to try this
Nice.
again, and I think it's going to be good. I know it's going to be good tonight. So we'll see. We'll see what happens, right?
Yeah.
We'll figure it out as time goes on. And I want to thank everybody for looking at last night's. I did make it private because it was such a fiasco, but I'm going to try to go through and edit it and put it together because we got over 300 hits. People were watching it. It
Yeah.
just wasn't what we wanted it to look like. So yeah. So we're gonna get some stuff right. Fingers crossed.
Mhm.
Lorraine loved last night. Thank you, Lorraine, my friend.
Aw,
That
that's
was really
very
kind of
sweet.
you. Yeah, yeah.
I thought
Really
I might
sweet.
need to feed everybody cake tonight to make up for it.
Okay, and I think people know that Sally is an incredible baker. She bakes bread and sweets, cookies. Oh my God. So yeah, there's been a lot of cake while we're here. So that's been good. Do you want to lead in about why it's taken a while to come back on?
Sure, we
And
can talk about that again since the other one is private now. Um, I'm not sure when the last time I came on was. It must have been prior to Sedona that I had a retreat that I went to with Annie Bond. Um, and that was at the end of February and into the beginning of March. And since then, I've kind of tried to be wrapping my head around things and trying to um, adjust to some things that I'm seeing here, but also really primarily, I think, to what occurred, in Sedona for me. And that's part of what we'll share today, in a way that maybe you can, you'll be able to hear some of what I heard that made me a little, ah, um, and so and there are a few things that I saw in the sky here. They didn't really freak me out. It's just, um, it takes time for me to process things. So it's just that simple, I guess. No, no. Yeah, I did hear my name, Annie. I will play it. I will play it tonight. So, shall we?
Hi,
Mr. Boo is here. Hi, sweet boy.
Come on.
Coming?
Come on.
It's probably not the right time, Mr. Boo. Thank you. Okay, so I need to pull this over here. Sorry.
Sure.
So let's go to it.
Okay.
Share screen. I'm gonna go with the window, and okay, Boo Boo.
I think you can scroll down on that too. If you
Oh,
don't see the one that you like over there on the right.
gotcha. It's okay, Mr. Boo. Okay, you're a good boy. Come on up. Come on up, my friend. He doesn't like that.
Okay.
It's okay, Boo Boo. Okay, so basically what I'm thinking, what's up? It's us, and it's already June, which is kind of amazing. So there's obviously been a lot of time that's gone since the last time we've all spoken. So I wanted to just kind of hit a couple of things that were kind of meaningful to me, and then we'll talk about Sedona. So like before Sedona, that's kind of, that one can be deleted. Sorry. At the retreat, and then post Sedona. Oops. Oh. Okay, there we go. Sorry, guys. Making you dizzy. So we're going to start off, we're just going to start off with seeing a few things. So we're going to look at camera 1 on February 20th. February 20.
Are we sure that this window's up?
Oh, no, we're not.
Yeah, let's make sure that that window's up there. Yeah.
Yes. I'm gonna share the real link
Yeah, it's not up.
stuff as opposed to the other. I don't think I want to share the entire screen. That was what I did yesterday. That didn't seem to work too well. So
okay, so now we're sure that the screen is up.
Yep. Now we go look over here.
Yeah.
To make sure.
Oh, good. Yeah, there she is. Okay, we got it, girls.
Whew.
And guys. Hi, Karen.
Okay. So that was at, Terry can help me remember, 2/20, 1943-36. 2/20, 19.
43-36.
2/20, 1940. 26?
I think so.
Okay. Oh, I have to click over here. This thing is... Okay, guys. Don't be messing with us tonight. 43. Okay.
There we go.
Whew. All right. So a few things that I have for you tonight are just, as I said, a few 43, 26. A few things prior to Sedona that's in this moment right now. Then we'll see. Heck. $43, 36. I see nothing. Huh.
There comes some orbs.
Yeah, that wasn't what I was.
Yeah.
43. It seems to be jumping a lot.
Yeah.
Quite get that.
Well,
we go to the next one. Maybe we're just supposed to show the Sedona stuff. Who knows?
Maybe so.
Okay, so we go to 2/22, camera 1. 2/22, camera 1, and I don't have a time labeled, so we're going to miss that one. 2/23, 21, 15, 21, 15, 53. 2/23.
21:53.
21. Was it 21:15?
It was 15.
15:53. Well, that's kind of interesting. There's probably more to it, though. So obviously, these are the things that I call warp coils, or sometimes they look like more like tendrils. I guess that was just it.
You think?
I don't know.
I don't know. There's a bunch of stuff coming in.
Let's look.
Okay.
I'll go fast.
Yeah.
And we'll stop it.
We got time.
If there's anything that excites us. I have my phone here too, and it's probably where I. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything that's.
Okay.
I don't know. It's crazy. Sorry, guys. Okay, we're going to go to Sedona. So in Sedona, I'm going to make this a little smaller so that we can see ourselves for a minute while we talk.
I'm not sure that they can see the pretty things that you made.
Right.
Okay.
Should I just share the whole screen and see how that goes?
Yeah.
Um,
Hi.
Also share a system audio. Yes, that's important. Be careful. Okay.
Oh, we might echo. Yeah.
Really?
I don't know. They'll let us know.
Okay, we'll try with a clip.
Yeah.
So, as I mentioned, at the Sedona retreat, I know they're not seeing this, but that's okay. At the Sedona retreat, I had an experience where I was recording. I was recording in my room overnight to make sure that my cameras and my NVR were working, and I was using only the infrared. I was not using a spotlight, so it wasn't like disturbing my sleep or anything. I was just recording things. And in the morning, I was reviewing it to make sure that it was working. And I found that there were some what were like to me flashes, camera flashes. And I was like, what the heck are camera flashes doing? So then I started looking a little closer. And I'm gonna just play. I'll show you I'm gonna use this one here. Hopefully you can see this. The one that says use this. So this is
Let's make sure that they can see it on the. Can you go to that?
Yeah.
StreamYard thing. Yeah, they can't see it, honey.
They can't?
Nope.
I
They
think
see
so.
that. This is what they see.
Well, that's because that's the what they're seeing now.
Oh, okay.
I think. Can you guys just give us a notification, like just a yes? I can see the cheesy hotel room, something like that. Let's look back. Thank you.
Okay.
Okay, so this is this is the hotel room, and over the course of the night, there were certain things that I noted. One were the flashes that I mentioned that I first saw. A second thing was static, like long periods of like some type of sound that sounds staticky and is very loud. The third thing were kind of guttural sounds. And the fourth thing were things that sounded like, well, like spoken, not a guttural thing, but a spoken word.
I don't know if you guys could just hear that.
I didn't even hear that one before, so.
Yeah. There's quite a bit that's going on this, and it's there's even more, I think, if we broke it down with sequencing on lights and things. But yeah.
It's a lot, and it's when you start trying to look at it as a whole in terms of a whole night. That's, I don't even know what that is, but let's just see if we can. Sounds like kind of like a female voice.
It does sound more female, doesn't it? Yeah. Hey, Bora Bora.
Yeah, so that's one sound that I heard, or that I didn't hear until now, but I'm hearing now.
And Amanda said it sounds like the rock people, and I think it's a lot of very primordial earth sounding beings in this.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm going to just... And I'm asleep, by the way, in this bed here. So those are my legs that you're seeing. There's even some orb-type shadows or something here.
Yeah. Yeah, there's definitely a lot of action going on in the room. Well, energy action.
Teri! I think we just missed something.
Yeah, we missed something big because I was laughing.
That sounded like a conversation.
Yeah.
I don't know what it says, but
It's a complete conversation.
yeah.
Yeah. Well, Lorraine hears drumming, and so does
You hear
Amber.
drumming too? Wow.
I think they're trying. Is this before you hear your name?
Yes.
Okay.
This is before me.
They might be trying this. And this was a profound healing that you went through right after this trip,
During the trip.
during the trip. So I feel like this has a lot to do with the healing. Obviously, sound is vibration, light is vibration, and both of those are healing things. But I feel like these are your past selves and future selves coming to heal you.
Mm.
So you can call them your guides because your past self and your future self can definitely be your guides as far as I'm concerned.
And it's really interesting that you mentioned that because when you first started talking, well, more recently, you've been talking about past selves and future selves, and more really future selves is what I've been hearing more from you.
Yeah.
And maybe that's just my focus, but it really seems to me like after I went through this experience, I was hearing it from you.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Which was interesting. I'm going to move forward a little bit to find something else.
I feel like that. Wow. We talked about this a long time ago. That sound would be next. I would speed it up. I think they mean the sound.
Well, it's not easy to speed it up. You mean the presentation, right?
I don't think it's a presentation. I think it's just the sound. If you can speed up the sound. I think the sound is at regular speed.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, this is regular. This is what this primordial language sounds like from inner earth when I hear it, you guys. Is it is very guttural, primordial, and it is I would call it a spirit language or an earth language.
Okay, there was a question about speeding up the sound itself. I didn't see quite who. We just missed something.
No, we can scroll up.
Yeah, let me just pause for a sec on
Okay.
the sound so we can be attentive.
Okay.
The sound itself. So Karen is suggesting to speed the sound up, and actually I have, and I haven't heard anything profound from that.
Yeah, and oh, go ahead.
No, it's
okay. There will be more coming in, you guys. That will be more more English or something that you'll recognize a little bit more. But I believe that these are the entities that are trying to, or herself, that is trying to come into
Breakthrough.
this breakthrough into this
Mm,
energy pattern, also to break through in healings and to break through the energy into waking you up
mm.
for an awakening.
Metaphorically.
Metaphorically, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. So, okay, I'm going to go back to this and we will play. I mean, I'll try and find the next.
It really feels like they're breaking their voice in, to this dimension to be heard.
It's interesting.
It does sound like rock language.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Should I go to the money clip?
Yeah, let's go to the money clip on this one.
Okay.
Because we got a lot for them to see
There's a
tonight.
lot of stuff to
Yeah.
talk about. Okay, so this little bit here is just a clip of audio. It's within this thing. I could find it, but this one loops a couple of times so you can hear it. So let's see if people heard it. New comments.
And there's going to be a little time warp on it.
A little lag.
Oh yeah. Right. Yeah, I agree, Annie Bear. Yeah, definitely. The hairy ones. Yeah.
Yeah.
What Diana said.
Diana said, Sally. I definitely hear Sally.
Yeah.
Jen B is also saying Sally.
Yeah, they're definitely saying Sally.
Lorraine is doing the face that I did.
Yeah, it took you a few
I
minutes
didn't to be honest, it wasn't me who first heard it. It was someone else. I went back and amplified the noise, the sound extremely. So it's like I'm using a like a boombox speaker to be able to show this to you or provide you with the listening experience. Anybody want to hear it again?
Harry meets Sally.
Cat. No. Okay. Here we go again. Yeah. And I don't know if anyone else has noticed this. I mean, I know there's been a lot of comments about it being a female voice. What shocked me when I finally amplified that enough was that it sounds like my own voice. And that's when I started going, I did a Lorraine. So it really to me sounds like me going, Sally. And I'll tell you something else also. Back in maybe almost 2 years ago now, I had an experience where I was walking in the park with a dog. His name is Miles, the husky. And I was walking Miles at about 6 a.m., no one around. And all of a sudden I hear Sally the same way. So it was, I didn't, I was trying to find out who this is. Who is this? I was asking everybody, who is this? What is this? And I really feel like it's probably me, and that's taken some time to be able to come out and say. Yeah, well, it could be repeating my speech pattern back to me for sure. That's an interesting idea.
Yeah. I like that.
And here's another one. That's not so much a really something you can hear in terms of an English word, but it's an interesting. Oh, and I have another one. It was this one.
That was a really good one.
Yeah, Misha. What time was that? Did I put it in here in my PowerPoint?
I thought you did.
I think so. No, but let's stay with where we are for a minute. Okay, so we're back here in the room. It's about 12:19. I've already told you that you've already actually heard the sound that's on here.
So these are motion activated, right?
No.
Okay.
But it's not.
Right. So
I have no explanation for why it's done this.
So this is a big deal, you guys. They were waking her up, I believe.
No. Yeah, I mean, I don't know why they did this throughout the night, but what they did somehow is, or what was done, however it happened, the camera infrared was turned off and on, but the camera itself was left on. And it was done 4 times, and then nothing for a while, and then later on, it starts. This static sound. I'm not going to play it for a long time because it's really annoying.
Wait 1 second
Yep.
before you go away from it. So I want you guys to kind of abide in your body for a minute and listen to that static sound, because I really think that static sound has a frequency that is very, very powerful. So let's play that again.
Let's just look at the questions for a sec.
Okay. Janet gets smells too.
Smells. Was it storming? No, it was not storming. Basically, I had a person on either side, but there was like a lights out at like 10, and it's a retreat center, so no cars around me, no traffic sounds, nothing behind me. It was like a single row of rooms. In terms of the switching on and off, sorry, Teri, switching on and off, it sounds as if it's turning something. The camera itself is turning something, like the mechanism when it triggers to put on a light. That's what it's sounding like to me. I know Diana says like the clicking of a light, but I think it's the camera itself, and for some reason it's turning the infrared off and then on again, and then off and then on. No idea why.
Yeah.
I was asleep the whole time. So, testing the equipment, maybe, Amanda. I was asleep, so it wasn't something that I would be smelling. Uh, I did, I did notice as I was reviewing some of this that at certain times, I would get restless in bed when things were, flashing at me, or after, after the static or something, I would visibly start moving around. Um, okay, Lorraine says system has camera to take stills. Does yours? Still shots. My camera is recording the video continuously, so it's not really motion activated. It's on for as long as I ask it to be. So I don't know if that answers your question.
Yeah. Leah says, well, I can tell you what or whomever is making this happen is very glad to get a chance to reach out like a call for communication or help.
Ah,
Interesting.
interesting.
And
Yeah.
Lauren says that static did affect her nervous system.
Wow.
Yeah.
So you want to play some more?
Yeah, okay, so now guys, take a minute and kind of abide in your body, in your heart space. Take a deep breath in and let go. And then let's listen to this frequency again. Let's see what you think. That was powerful for me. So if you guys want to respond to where you felt that in your body, Lorraine heard voices in that.
Oh my.
Oh, Annie Bear says, I hear deep space. I hear space, deep waters. Whale is very good. Yeah. Can you find that?
Try.
Okay. Oh, there she was. Yeah.
She's up here now.
Okay.
Oh,
Whoopsies. Hello.
I didn't know that would happen.
Yeah, that was a big surprise. Okay.
It's there.
That was deep space, Annie. That's what we get with you. Yeah. You realize it sounds like your fan. Okay. Yeah. Actually, also like hearing underwater. Yeah. And it for me, it feels like a major clearing and a major time of like going into her body system. And when I could listen to it this time, Vanavasi says a tingle on the back of the crown. It usually comes in one side. Yeah, I could feel it on my crown, the back of my head, and also in my body. But it was also like, I don't know if you guys felt it, but I got a few shakes on that.
I did too.
Yeah, and I felt like a lot of times your body will release energy that's inside you, and I felt like, for me, it feels like a clearing of energy, like getting ready for healing.
Yep. And when I was reviewing this information of the video and the sounds, what came to me, and thinking about sound and how sound can heal, I was thinking that maybe it would be worthwhile to, grab the sound out of these videos, to extract the sound only, and then to create like a whole night that people could listen to. I think it would probably be too much to listen to just a certain clip over and over and over. At least it would be for me. But I could do the other, if that would be helpful for people. It's an idea.
Yeah. Diana says she remembers the Concorde, the echo from its takeoff.
Huh.
Yeah. Supersonic.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I remembered where the other thing was I can play.
Okay. Yeah, this other one's quite nice too. I think you guys will like it. Just a little something on a, what is it, Tuesday? Yeah. Tuesday night.
It's on, where is it? This is what happens when you get too many files. This one I am not showing you.
I think that's it.
Yeah, it is. I'm not showing you video because I am. Let me just turn this down. Excuse me, a tiny bit while I prep it. So what's happening here? The reason I'm not showing you video is because it shows me stumbling out of bed.
Stage. Sorry about that, you guys.
It's kind of a catchy. It's kind of a catchy thing, though.
Yeah. Too much sacred sound has frozen us in a place of question. Right?
Thank
yeah,
you.
you can. This is why some of this technology just overloaded everything in the house. Everything turned off. Ice. Amanda just thought of ice. I feel like for me, it sounds like they're waking you up. This is wake up, wake up.
Yeah, and it's again, remember, right as I pass by the camera, and it feels like there's vibration here as we feel that it's like vibrating the table.
Yeah.
So pretty
somebody
cool.
else here is yeah, Lorraine thinks wake up too. But yeah, you guys think about it and what kind of takes to you. So I haven't gone in and done like a rock people version of any of this. So we'll do it. But everybody says, yeah, Kat says wake up too. Lauren says, I feel this in my high heart and throat. I agree. I do too. Woosha. Mary. Hi, Mary. Mary Starshine says. Yeah, great rhythm. Sundance ritual or some such thing. Yeah, it definitely has a lot of inner earth energy to it. Karen, the rock people are inner earth people. And they, you can say that they're very similar to the people on Easter Island that you would have seen. They come in all different sizes. Some are small and some are huge. And they work within the corridors of inner Earth with the power banks there. So they're also the keepers of much power within the Earth and much wisdom, I think you'd say. Or, yeah.
Mm.
You can hear chanting alongside Leah. I love that. Yeah.
It's a lot, you know, and this is just one instance of it throughout the night. So they did this, it was multiple times, and by the morning I literally felt like I had been slammed. It wore off though, and you know, my back, my thoracic area, my back was much better. So anyway,
Okay.
the static you've seen, the flashes you've seen that. Okay, in Post-Sedona. Right, so we're gonna move now to after I get back from Sedona. Sorry,
No, it's
distracted. 3-2, I believe, and it was 3-2. Yeah. So basically, on I think it was camera 1. No, camera 2. Oops. Guys, come on.
Yeah. Sometimes they're not letting it play, you guys. So,
let me choose a different date.
Yeah. There we go.
Okay, this is the proper date. That's why.
Oh, well, no wonder.
So this is, I'm going to turn off sound here because it's not important. So this is the time when I decided I would never take video of one camera from another because I don't know if you can see this, but this is what I was getting. So when I go back to look at it from the beginning, so this is earlier in the day, and this is how it kind of evolves. You can see we're at 16 times speed, so I'm going to just hop a little bit more.
You can even see the energy coming in. And
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, look
You
at that
can see
energy,
stuff
you
in
guys.
here,
Yeah.
right? And then you can see that there's this circle forming here.
Yeah.
And then another circle here. And then this
Wow.
half hemisphere shape with a darker, what would we call that? Beach ball. Looks exactly like have a beach ball.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah. And this is what it became. And I tried, you know, I didn't know what to make of this, you know. It just kept kind of evolving over the night. I'll jump a little bit further. And it started to have something up here.
It's almost like it's not a record keeper. What is it? It's a stereo thing, but what is it called? Amplifier. Amplifying energy.
Well, what's interesting, I mean, with concentric circles, obviously concentric, meaning they have the same center point. So this and this seem to be concentric, but then this one is set off, and it forms, basically, it creates this half circle here. And then this one on the outside, I don't know if you could see that, but there's a bigger one here. And then there's one above that.
Yeah, it just keeps going and going.
Yeah, so I don't know how many we're not seeing, but this was pretty cool. So let's see what you guys think about that. You see something squatting, huh?
Watching.
Oh my.
Holy, I
Where's
love
that?
Yeah.
Are you sure it's
Yeah.
not me?
Annie Bear says portal.
Yep,
Definitely.
yep.
Yeah. Crazy Randy, Pamela says.
Mary says that she's a big comment.
There is a new clinic in Olathe, Kansas that is infrared laser that causes fat cells to drain and reduce in size. People are using, oh, Mary, is that you?
Huh.
Okay, interesting.
Okay, I think that's kind of off topic, but
I'm interested though. Okay, funny girl. All right.
did you see it, Annie? You said you're not seeing what.
Click on what Annie said. There we go. Yeah, you're not seeing what you are. Okay. Well, we'll have to do a private then, you guys, and get it a little better for the tribe.
Yeah.
Talk about the golden arches. Yours are much better, Diana says. That's pretty funny.
I see a gargoyle. Oh my goodness.
Wow.
One time, Lorraine, I thought there was something like that. And I have on the front of my house, I have these like decorative logs that come out of the stucco. And something was sitting on one of those logs. And I was looking at it in my camera, and thankfully it turned out to be a great horned owl.
Yeah.
Yes, I spend a lot of time reviewing footage. Unfortunately, it's too much. That's why it's often what I do. I'll show you what I did the next time, because as I said, it became too much to try to sift through everything. So after this, I have these guys here to show you. So these are, if you find anything terribly interesting that you'd like me to go and show you, real time, or real time in the sense of the camera, I can do that. So these are, sometimes when I'm reviewing things, I just do a quick peruse. If something catches my eye, I take a screenshot of it. So some of these things, well, these are they. You can see here we've got some blue orb type things that are what I would call like tendrils. They come in as these blue orbs and they move across. Let me know if you want me to go look at that one.
Yes.
Yes, you want to look at that one? Okay, so the good thing is I have the date and time here. So that was 6/3, camera 2.
8:35.
Camera 2.
8:35:33.
So 6, 3, 2.
8:35:33.
8:35. Let's just go with 8:35 and roll.
Okay.
Okay, so obviously that was just one thing that I caught. It doesn't mean that's all that's there. So this is some of that tendril, warp coil type stuff that is happening as well.
Those are fun.
Yeah, I don't know. That might be a bug.
Yeah, I don't care. I like it.
Yeah. Nothing wrong with it.
No.
8:35, right? So we have a bit of time.
Oh, there's the colors.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
And you can see it's kind of coming up here.
It looks like it's coming out of something almost.
Yeah. And this one here too it's also part of the tendril thing. I was watching that, and it's part of this here. It goes over there with that one. And this
Oh, there's
turns
the color.
green and purple. Just so beautiful, you know?
Yeah, these are amazing. I love the colors.
Yeah. And this one here that's floating is this. You can see it in that last one where it was just the tendril and then the whole thing dipped down. And you could, I mean, just the orb and then the whole thing was visible. Yeah.
Thanks, Annie.
Yeah. Okay,
Yeah.
so let's go back to here. So that was this one. We didn't actually get there, 35, 33.
Oh,
We're getting there now.
okay.
You can see that little guy is just working it.
Yeah. Now he goes in the house. I love those guys.
And this
Okay.
little one is there, and this one's coming out here. I don't know why, but the colors always seem so special, you know?
Yeah.
Even though it's just as cool if there are others, but, you know.
Yeah, they definitely probably take more energy, don't you think? I don't know.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I know nothing about this stuff. But this is very cool.
Yeah. Beautiful colors coming in.
And it looks like it's going in here, although we can't see the colors in there. But, yeah. So we saw that one.
Yep.
Let's go over here again. So there's this one. Same day. You want me to just leave it to play?
Yeah.
A little bit?
Yeah.
I don't want to. So pretty.
It is. Yeah. And they bring all their friends to play. Yeah, lots of color coming in.
Yeah.
Those guys. Is this one where you've got the?
No, but I'll go to that one next.
Okay.
Just for Pride Month.
Yeah.
Okay. So let me just go this way, and we'll just kind of scroll through them. So eventually we get to something that looks like this and this. It was interesting. For a while, we're getting these pink presentations like this.
Yeah.
Oh, and there's me with something flying into me. You see this thing here?
I love that. Yeah.
So basically, this was the shot before it. When I create these, it does it in reverse order, unfortunately. So it looks like, you know, it goes this way, actually, of course.
Yeah.
And this was just, you know, some things that.
Is that at
Gold.
sunrise or is that?
This is at 7:51 p.m.
Oh, so it'd be sunset.
Yeah. And this is me, and there was this one here because it was here, and then it moved over here. And it's right there. Just a little one. And this, I could show you, but the money shot is right there. Remember this one? This was on the 15th. And I don't know what that little guy is.
He's just beautiful, isn't he?
kind of looks like
A pug?
a dog of some sort.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he really does.
Yeah.
A dog or a guardian.
Hmm.
They have a lot of guardians that look like dogs
Mm.
in temples.
I've kind of felt with the emergence of these large kind of orange orbs, that those are protective in some way. I don't know why, but those kind of started in I don't know exactly when, but this one is cool. Camera
Yeah.
2, 516. I don't think I have a video of that. Camera 2, 516 at 10,
13.
9, 6. 10, 9, 6. That's easy. 10, 9. I'm seeing something flying over here, around here. Do you see anything over here, Teri?
Yeah. Rainbows coming in.
Yeah?
Yeah, lots of color.
Do, 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 do.
Ooh, that's a party.
Yeah, it was pretty cool.
Yeah. I love the color in those.
Mm.
Yeah, beautiful.
Hard to beat that in terms of color, right?
Yeah.
And then what do we got here? So this is more of those tendrily type things that come in as like orbs, and then they come in on filament type things. Oh yeah, I've never seen this before. It looks like a moray eel or something.
Yeah. Really interesting.
Okay, guys, you know I'll always tell you when I get myself, right? Look at this right here.
Oh my God.
Yeah,
That's a good one.
that was me.
Oh my God. That is too funny. Yeah.
Yeah, anyway, it was I actually everybody was I was like, "Oh, what is that?" And I was like, "Oh." Yeah, that was me. It was
All
worth
right.
sharing, I think.
That
but,
was worth sharing.
yeah.
That was perfect.
So let's see if we got anything else
Okay.
interesting. Oh yeah, this was pretty cool. What do you think about that?
That's amazing. That looks very tribal,
Yeah,
doesn't it?
I don't know.
I think it does. I think it looks like a.
You want to see it,
A
or you
tribal
good with
stick.
just seeing it this way?
Oh no, let's watch it.
Okay, so 5, 15, 9.
39, 22.
Okay, let me get 5, 13,
5, 16.
5, 16, 9,
35, 22. 37.
9, 34.
Well, there's
Yeah.
the party.
There's other stuff too, you know.
Yeah, there's lots of good stuff.
Sometimes when I review this, I will purposely walk outside and then see if there's anything interesting, because as you can see, you know, with this much footage, it becomes, you know, it's just too much. You know, I'm okay with an hour a day, but you know, let's just check the time that we said again. 39:22. This could be loved. 39
22.
and And another thing that I did, in the list of things that I pulled apart, which are not always all of the things here, I did bring my camera in for a couple of nights, not, you know, on me, but just to see, because there seemed to be a lot of little things. And I like to have kind of a sanity check sometimes. So I do have, where's me?
Mm-hmm.
15. This is 16.
Oh.
It's okay, no worries. I was cleaning the cameras. 39, 22, 39. I don't know what I'm doing. Obviously something very important. Probably cleaning the lenses. That's what I was doing. I was cleaning that one first. And I think when I walk over here is when that thing comes. Oops.
Almost gotcha.
It's hard to get it exact, isn't it?
Mm.
Sorry, we have to sit through it a couple of times. The boring stuff, right?
Ah, it's not so boring. I think it's pretty fun to watch.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, are you going to freeze on? There we go. Can you feel them around you when you're out there walking? When
No.
they're coming in?
But I do have a cool one that I can show you. When I was attempting to connect,
Oh, yeah.
did I miss it?
I didn't see it.
Yeah, I did miss it. 3922. 22 comes before 25. I don't know. 39, 03, 16. Oh, why is it so hard?
Mm.
Too many Christmas.
Yeah. So, so these are just natural things if you're just getting here that happen on Sal's property and the desert in Arizona. And she's kind enough to share them with us. And she's developed a system for recording them that's amazing. Got cameras outside all around the house, and they're infrared, and they capture these beautiful light beings that come in and out of the property in the area.
I'm not going to miss it this time.
Okay.
I'm on it.
That's
Okay. We did it.
yay.
Yay, Sal. There we go.
There's the big guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Four things. Four components. And yeah, it hasn't gone through the split yet, so the split is right here. When it goes through the split, we get a sense of how far away it is. Gone. It could be any of those things, because they change. It has one shape in one moment and another in another moment. And here's another one of where something is like coming out of me or through me, that type of thing, right there, so you can see. This is probably that same night. No, it's not. So this is the 3rd, whereas the other one was the 13th. But here you can see that guy who looks extremely familiar.
Mm-hmm.
And there's some interesting stuff there. This is when I put the camera on the roof. I don't quite know. I'm sure it was either a Starlink that I was capturing or something else, and I didn't have time to go back and review it. Sorry for that.
To get those big orbs on the right.
Oh, that one's not. There it is. There's the one. So this is when I was actually trying to connect with it. I went out and did a quick grounding and clearing and all of that and asked to connect, and that was when it came through my hand.
Man, that's amazing.
Yeah, it was pretty cool.
That can be your Christmas picture.
Everybody be like, what are you doing? And check that out.
Wow. Looks like a bird in your hand, yeah.
Yeah. It's pretty amazing.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Oops. I don't know what this was. I think it's the moon. Sometimes have moon, but we're also getting these orb things, these big orbs.
Yeah, there's big ones over on the other side too.
And big ones over there. And this is when I was using my camera. Check that one out. So cool.
He's pretty fun.
Yeah, and I was like, of course, oblivious to this. But it's very interesting. I mean, it looks, I don't even know what it looks like. What do you guys see in that one? Do you see anything in particular? A flying monkey.
Right.
And Randy sees a holy cow.
Oh, somebody said you captured the moon in your hand. Who did that? I love that. Where's Dorothy? Right here. Miss Kansas. Yes, like a birdie. Yeah. 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 So pretty amazing stuff. Thank you so much, Sally. Did you want to show
which one?
Did we get the rainbow orb?
Oh yeah, let me find that one.
Do the rainbow orb, because that's pretty cool. And there's just any number of cool things.
Yeah, it's a daily project. Oh, this one was cute too, wasn't it?
He's so cute.
It looks like Bullwinkle.
That's who it is. Yeah. I knew it was an animated. Yeah,
it even looks like a female Bullwinkle with a little a bow on its head.
Yeah, how cute.
So cute. Yeah.
Yeah, really.
We love that one. Okay, here we go. Let's try and find it. That was Sedona. Rain. I'm not sure. Did we not?
We can always do it next time.
Yeah, maybe so, huh?
Yeah.
There's always more.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry guys. Save.
Well, yeah, so thank you all for being here tonight. This was a lot of fun. And do we want to take the stop sharing on the?
Yeah.
Okay, there we go. Hello. So, have I floated in the pool at night yet? No, I haven't, Annie. I haven't, and I'm going to Sedona tomorrow. So, yeah, right? Jake Catlady's been waiting for another video.
Well,
I
thank
love
you for
that.
being patient. I hope this was intriguing for you.
Yeah, yeah, so intriguing. So, everybody have a beautiful night, and thank you so much for being here. Diana, thank you so much. And Meditation Tribe is going to resume, I think, on the 19th. I get back on the 18th. I think that's a Thursday, and then start again on a Friday. So, yeah, it is interesting, isn't it, Maureen? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, really interesting. All right, everybody.
Thank you, guys.
Yeah, thanks so much for being here. Namaste.
Blessings to all.